Live.
Live, go. Well, I'm not live. I'm dead. Ooh, workers' compensation insurance.
Ah.
Yeah. Looking for that, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're looking to push me down some stairs soon.
Yeah.
So, gotta get that insurance in order.
Lucky Bat Ooh Game Creations, howdy gents. LT Noodle Gaming, hello. I only want to watch it. EOB evening, boys.
Well, I don't want to watch it. Yep. Okay, squeeze that one out.
Mm-hmm. I've been painting today, but I don't feel worn out because I haven't been painting for 12 hours. I've been painting for like 4.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I could use a little more water. A little wah-wah.
Love a good wah-wah.
I was watching a bunch of Miniac videos, and I read the comments to one of them, and I think it was the challenge video where Ninjon painted the Boner Boys, and Miniac painted his Night Lords, or Night Haunts, and the first comment was amazing. It was, I'm leaving you for Ninjon. He's just become so attractive now that he has a fully painted army.
Oh my god. Damn. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Jason M, hey everyone. Great Nid video today. Yeah! We put out a tier Nid video. Everybody go watch it as soon as the stream's over.
Mm-hmm. Or do both at the same time.
Yeah, I gave you special permission to have that video open in another page. One night only.
Exactly. Akina Kanunes, now that Games Workshop will no longer sell in Russia, will EOB stop Russian shirt sales to support the war effort? You got it. And Russia was probably one of our biggest markets, so you know, it's you know, it pains us obviously, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to pump the other country's numbers up. Shirts and sweatshirts available.
God, I think I can count on one finger how many people bought from across the pond. International shipping is expensive, and even more expensive than it was before.
Oh, this guy's got a real carrot top.
Carrot top.
Might have to change that. It looks too much like his flesh.
Yeah.
Take a little black paint and a little brown, and I'll give him dark hair.
13s. Good morning, Nick and Jay. I just got my Eldar Codex.
Ah, sweet.
Sam Hardy, why the early stream? It's exactly on time. For us! Because, you know, daylight savings or whatever. Wawa. How many kill teams have you painted?
Oh boy, a lot. Death Watch, Space Marine Intercessors, Space Marine Incursors, Kroot, Death Guard. Must be forgetting a bunch. Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Battle Novitiates, Orcs Greenskin, Compendium Orc Greenskins.
You say Krieg?
I did say Krieg. I was trying to go in order so that I could get them all. Is that it?
Did you say Krieg?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
That's 8. And I'm halfway. I'm more than halfway done with a Compendium Guardsman team. Obviously, this Guardsman team, which is another veteran Guardsman team. I have some Tau in the works, And I'm also more than halfway done with Death Watch Space Marines. And I've got the Void. What are the Eldar guys? The Corsairs. The Eldar Corsairs are on their way.
Hell yeah. We're all pre-ordered, though we won't get to pick them up for a little bit. Unfortunately.
Byron Yao just saw this in my recommendation after I finished my homework. Pog.
I mean, that's gonna go top 10 comments of all time. Goes on the list. You don't win a prize or anything, but you win our hearts.
Battlebar Tabletop evening, fine fellows. Battlebar Tabletop had a video yesterday. Whoa, Wolf 7, I am doing a Space Wolves army. Ditinara, hey all, hey, hi everyone.
Ooh-wee.
LD Doodle Gaming working on some Kriegsmen for Kill Team. Sweet. Kelly Adia, gotta get my taxes done. Can I write this off as a business meeting? Yes, of course.
Yes. We will help you commit tax fraud however you would like.
Yeah, if there's one thing we're good at, it's patent models and committing tax fraud. And not necessarily in that order. I love that these guys have like bracelets. How come nobody in 40k has a watch? Soldiers have watches.
How do they tell time?
I guess they just know.
Yeah. KN8 Creations. Hey Nick, my mom got the virus tormenting us all. You might want to be careful. All right, I won't go around your mom for at least 2 weeks. But I'll be back. Better about the tabletop. Nick, you excited for those disappointing Chaos Boys? Hell yeah.
I'm interested to see how they play.
They're going to be pretty cool. I'm going to win.
I've read all of the leaked rules Games Workshop has shown off for the Eldar. I haven't really looked at the Chaos at all, except for the Chaos Sorcerer and his Warp Magic baseballs, which seem kind of fun. I think they have Blast, don't they?
Oh, fun.
And you can launch 2 a turn, I think, because you can cast up to 2 psychic powers. And I think it specifically says that you can throw 2 of the psychic baseballs. But tabletop, can you confirm? 2 psychic baseballs?
Do we know exactly how many of them you get in a kill team?
No, well, it won't be 7. I was mistaken. I thought that the +1 applied to regular tactical marines too, because honestly, I think that would be just fine. I don't think tactical marines were crushing it with 6, but unfortunately, no. Tactical marines are 6, and intercessors are 6, which now means that unless you really like a missile launcher, I don't know. Tacticals are still kind of eh. Matthew Meyer, have you ever played War Machine and Hordes? No. Our local game store used to sell a bunch of War Machine and Hordes, but I don't know. It's just so close to 40k that I've never felt the need, the drive to pick it up. Daisy Doom, hello, Jay and Nick. How's your horrendous night? Fine.
Bad. Horrible. These are really bad.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. 2 baseballs. I mean, 2 blast baseballs. That could be pretty good.
I like the sound of that. Blast balls.
Cyanide the Cheddar. The Land Raider with no airbrush video hyped me up enough to paint my Land Raider Excelsior. It was great. Oh, sweet. Land Raiders are awesome. I hope that they become relevant again. They're This is how a lot of Space Marine stuff kind of was, but it's like a jack of all trades, master of none. So it's got like too many anti-infantry guns, and it's got like not quite enough anti-infantry guns and not quite enough anti-vehicle guns. Although nothing will ever be as bad as Space Marine vehicles in 6th edition when facings mattered, because like most armies have weapons that are on turrets, so you can shoot all of your weapons in any direction. And then meanwhile, you got the Space Marine boxes, who are lucky to shoot their Stormbolter at something.
Yeah.
Missile launchers are frickin' sick. Heavy bolters in Kill Team are not as good as people think. You know, I had really good luck with the Orc version of the heavy bolter, the Big Shooter, which seems wild because the missile launcher should be better in every respect, but I accidentally had to bring the Big Shooter because I forgot to bring my rocket launcher, and it did work. I think it's just the more shots. But yeah, if you have the 3-up shooting, yeah, the missile launcher is really, really good. Galenorla. Just to I was hoping to see some more stylized coloring to help make them appear as though that they're in the dark jungle or something. Nah, that'd be hard to do. I think it'd be hard to pull off in a way that looks really convincing. I mean, if you look at like really, really, really good, well-rendered models, at that point you can really, really render light perfectly. My guys are silly-looking cartoons. I don't know if I want to try that hard on 18 guys. Wow, will you ever get an Astrius for your Black Templar? The Astrius is the Primaris Forge World Lord of War tank, right? You know, I don't like the look of it. It looks like something right out of Halo. It doesn't follow like the design aesthetics of the Space Marine stuff.
Why are you such a hater?
Guys of Darkness 21, I cannot believe I managed to catch a stream, and only because I stayed up 3 hours past my bedtime. You guys are amazing. Please keep up the awesome videos. Much love. We will.
Ooh.
For today, we're going to be done making videos.
Yep. No more videos.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, we're only going to make ASMR videos now.
Hey guys, Jay, EonsOfBattle.
Welcome to our live stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, you little boy. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It says we went from 77 watching to 0.
Oh no, that sucks. Oh no, that's sad. That's so sad. What's going on? Little Nibbler 93. Damn, that felt good. Mr. Wallum, make orc ASMR. Little Nibbler 93. Keep whispering. Jennifer Perryman, Jay, what will your next kill team be?
These guys?
There you go.
Aaron Gretz, just as Games Workshop announced the Sisters Novitiates and Tau Squad for Kill Team Channel Math, my eBay Novitiates showed up. And a perfect Rhino rated to Prime for $70. Ooh, that's a good deal. Cyanide and Cheddar, the best faction is the one you think is the coolest. The second best is Deathwatch. Ooh, I wanna try. I have to paint another Death Watch because I painted up 5, and Games Workshop has now released new rules that the Death Watch can take 6 bodies, and I have some saucy ideas of how I want to paint up that 6th guy. 'Cause I've discovered some new things since I painted those.
Lucky bat.
Oh, whoa. Ooh, whoa.
Ooage wooage.
What?
Uh-oh. Ryan Fit, I'm going to unsubscribe if you do anything other than ASMR from now on.
I don't quite get this guy. Like, look at how his bandana is tied. How is the end of his bandana like sticking out under his ear?
Yeah, it was a long day that day, and they were just done.
Mm-hmm.
You sleepy? Just a little nighty-night time.
Ooh, speaking of the Eldar Corsairs, I got a model today. Let me go grab it.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be the guy that I replace as my leader for the Eldar Corsairs. I forget who this is. Is this Strazar? But I got this model for a steal on eBay because it looks like poop. I am really hoping that the previous owner just didn't know how to strip models because he did not get much paint off.
Huh.
But hopefully I can do a little better. But yeah, this guy's badass. I just need to put the correct pistol in his hand, and then he'll be ready to rock. I haven't decided exactly how I want to paint my guys, but I think I might want to do like starscapes on their cloaks. I think it'd be kind of cool if their armor is like ugly and rusted, and then their cloaks are gorgeous. I want to do something interesting. Oh, look, his little hat horn is falling off. I have to fix that. Boop.
Perfect condition.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, this model goes for like $60 online. I wonder why I'm paying 20.
Mm-hmm. I know why. I have a thought.
I think he'll clean right up, though. Nothing is broken except for his little horn.
Yeah,
and he's actually assembled fairly well. There's a pretty bad gap here, but I think I can fix that. I love his crotch is screaming. Does everybody see that his crotch is screaming?
My God. They do some weird stuff.
They do.
They really do some weird stuff.
Battle Tabletop. Hey Jay, can you do a tutorial on how to paint black armor? I sort of have. I've painted my Black Templars in my classic color scheme, and then I painted Black Templar again with oils. I might do another... Oh, and I've painted black armor in a video where I show how to paint Death Watch with contrast paints, but I might do another black armor tutorial, because I think I have a new idea of how to do it. Sinai and Cheddar, you can't have a CATACHAN army without Sly Marbo. He once told the Tyranid hive mind it wasn't hungry. You know, I do have an alternative Sly Marbo model. This is from Victoria Miniatures. It's got the same gear as Sly Marbo, but actually I think it's supposed to be Vasquez from Aliens. I'm running her as my confident guardsman. I'm gonna call this a bolt. I'm gonna call this thing a bolt gun. This little Mac 10. Lord Vesh. That's Visark, Yvrain's bodyguard and secret lover. Yeah, because her normal lover is Rowboat Girly Man. I love Adeptus Ridiculous has a great video about Gilliman, and they talk about why everybody ships Yvrain and Gilliman together. And they found like the line where they actually are talking to each other, and Gilliman is like, "Hey, are you gonna stick around?" And then she's like, "No, I hate humans." So, yeah, they're in love. Eric Delgado, the screaming Scrotch is quite lore accurate.
I think Scrotch is a better name for crotch.
Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, Jay, I was being sarcastic. I've watched and enjoyed all your Black Armor videos. I can't wait for Games Workshop to finally come out with chapter-specific Kill Team rules, because then I'll have a good excuse to make new painting videos for all of the Space Marine chapters.
Do you think that they're going to do that at some point?
I think they will. I feel like it's a really easy way to get people to buy a bunch of boxes of intercessors. And it'd be easy. It's like, salamanders get to their flamethrowers get to be good. Black Templar get to charge an extra inch. So it writes itself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what's your favorite blending method? Not having to. Contrast paint's very nice. Airbrushing is really helpful. When I have to do it, I like to mix my paints with this stuff. Josonja Magic Mix. This turns the paint slightly see-through, and so that helps me not have to do that great of a job blending, because my paint is transparent. So I can just layer it up, and it'll do a good job of blending itself.
Boom.
One row QU012 tips. Please 3D print and paint realistic bacon. Huh. That's kind of a fun idea.
We're on it.
Mm-hmm. I bet there's an STL out there. There's probably a scan.
Oh, yeah.
There's somebody on Facebook who is scanning GW models and publishing them as STLs.
That is fun.
And they're not bad. They're a little crunchy, but honestly, some of them look really good.
I wonder if you could, go back in and kind of add some of the detail back in.
Yeah.
Make it look like something.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how crunchy they actually are.
The Wizard MF, oh snap, Jay and Nick, y'all keeping up with the Exodite? No, but probably for the next what's our show called?
Conflict Gavel Plus.
Conflict Gavel Plus. We could watch all 3 episodes in under a half hour.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first episode, loved it, haven't gotten a chance to watch the second. And did they publish a third today, or are they going to wait another week?
I have not watched any of it. I like being surprised.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more fun. Get my honest reaction, which is usually, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a show.
Aaron Garrett, Rowboat Girly Man's resurrection video from Adeptus Ridiculous is one everyone should watch. Saint Celestine and Call have awesome roles. Yeah. I'm slowly working my way through the Gathering Storm books. I'm going to be a lore expert. I'm going to be a lore master.
And you're going to have a show called Lore Masters.
I will, yeah. What do you think would happen if we copied Lore Masters beat for beat? I bet nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody would care.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, that's pretty.
Not even
pretty
Games
funny.
Workshop.
Nah, they'd be like, yeah. You might as well copy it.
Gosh, what do we have to do before Games Workshop sends us a cease and desist? At this point, it feels a little passive-aggressive.
Yeah. I don't know.
Michael Miller, hey Jay, are you going to be at Adepticon? Yeah!
I will be there too.
No one cares.
I'll also be there. I'm sure everyone's mom cares. Ooh. I'll meet anyone's mom at Adepticon.
Ryan Fitt, as an Ultramarine player, when I saw the new Yvrain model, I wanted it because I thought it would be funny and I hate elves. I really like the Yvrain model, But I really wish that they didn't have to stick to the design philosophies of regular 40k, because I think Yvraine would look amazing if she was published by like Corvus Belli or Weird, or companies that make like 32mm scale miniatures. Because, gosh, like her artwork is really, really cool, but her model, the details are so chunky. I mean, she's supposed to have a feather headdress, and it looks like she has like a chaos star made of iron on her head.
Michael Miller. Hell yes, I'll be there on Wednesday and Sunday. Hopefully I'll run into y'all.
Yeah.
We will be there those days as well. Yeah, very exciting. Baby's first Adepticon.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have big giant turkey legs like at a Renaissance fair?
I hope so. They'll probably have they'll probably have the McDonald's in the basement.
Because if they don't, I don't know if we're coming back on Sunday.
Mr. William, guys, make your orc army bigger, or I will come to your house and force you to make it bigger. I think Nick's planning on making his smaller.
Yep.
Right and fit. Careful, guys. You're riding the line of promoting piracy here. I think Games Workshop will be fine. Like if somebody was scanning like weird models, I think that'd be kind of douchey because it's just a way smaller game. But I don't know. Anybody who's gonna print 40k models is probably also buying a lot of 40k models.
Yeah.
Aaron Gretz, to make Games Workshop send you cease and desist to make fan arts. I've never heard of them sending cease and desist for fan art. I think Major Kill got something, but I think they just asked him to not promote it as Warhammer hentai.
Mm-hmm. Which is fair. That's a pretty fair thing to demand. Yeah.
Better about tabletop. All right, fellas, gonna go hang out with my wife. Hashtag oh she a wife brag. Have a good night.
Hot damn.
Primo Zemo, my sprue goo mix sucks. I don't know what I did wrong. Did you put in too much or too little? Sprue? Is it, or is it just taking forever to dry? Because that's what it's going to happen. It's going to take a long time to dry. Because there's a lot more material to dry.
Frugu.
Go!
Love a good sprue. Love a good goop. Jason M. He wasn't allowed to make a calendar with their name on it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's fun that somebody found out, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who do you think is buying this Warhammer hentai?
Yeah. God, that'd be so funny. The Games Workshop employees are buying it.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I bet the Warhammer offices are full of, like, little Etsy purchases and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be. Michael Miller. You say that he got a cease and desist. He did, but he still talks about the Warhammer hentai I noticed, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it was a false flag to get talk stirred up. No, they probably did send a cease and desist, and he probably just ignored it, because what are they going to do? Or he changed a little. Like, maybe he doesn't say Warhammer 40k official hentai anymore.
I mean, that's mostly all you have to do.
Yeah. Angel Harris, fun fact, I did a commission for him once. Super nice dude. Sweet.
Yeah.
My paint splooged. Everybody, or a lot of people really rag on paint pots and love dropper bottles. Dropper bottles are kind of annoying too. I have it where sometimes pressure will build up in my dropper bottles, and then I try to pour some out, and too much comes out. It's a little frustrating.
Hate the sploogage.
Yeah. Splooge.
Nah. There's not that many more funny words than splooge. I mean, that is a classic funny word.
Mm-hmm.
Radio minis, dropper bottles, clogs suck.
Mm-hmm. I've had 2 scale 75 paints explode on me from little trying to squeeze the paint out, and then the dropper falls out and paint pours everywhere.
Yep. Know how I fix that problem? Don't paint.
That's true. It's a good point.
Just don't do it.
And I mean, it is kind of user error, but I've also had scale 75 paints explode on me because they have this kind of Elmer's glue style cap where you unscrew it and it opens. And if you shake it like this, it will throw paint everywhere. So, and you have to shake these a lot, so you have to make sure you close it up real good and then shake it.
Right. Fun.
Saberfrain, I finally find you live. It is 2:30 a.m. in the UK. Thank you all for your awesome content. You got it.
Hell yeah.
Julio, is there a question outside of the Warhammer theme? It's not political or anything like that. Yeah, you can ask whatever you want. Let's get political. I liked the new Star Wars movies.
Yeah. I think Iron Man 3 is bad. Everyone agrees with me, though. So.
Yeah. You know what? I found Lord of the Rings a little boring. Still good, but it's a little boring.
I'm going to agree with you on that one.
I haven't rewatched them in years. I think I've seen each one twice.
I think I've seen each one once.
I think I've seen the normal versions, and I've seen bits and pieces of the extended versions, but they're too long. I don't know. I'm kind of souring on long movies. I feel like make it short and sweet. Leave me wanting more.
Yeah.
I'll watch the second one. But God, if they're just so long.
Like I don't know. I felt like with Iron Man 1, I remember watching that in theaters, and I was like, God damn, I want another Iron Man right this second.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you want to feel for everything.
Yeah. That's why I think there's too many Oreos in each bag. I'm a little sick of Oreos by the end of it. Maybe I should get the sleeves. I feel like the sleeves aren't enough, though. I need like a sleeve and a half.
Right. Ah, God, what was the cinnamon treat that Taco Bell used to have?
Cinnamon Delights. I think they still have them.
They still have them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they have the same problem.
Yeah, you
They
can
don't
buy
sell
them
like
in
they
2,
sell.
4, or 12.
Yeah. But what if you want 5?
Yeah. I feel like 6. Nice half dozen.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be the perfect amount.
Good old cinnamon delights.
Can I have some Cinnamon Delights, please? With the jizz sauce on the inside?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fine.
You know, though, I had a bite of Cinnabon a couple of weeks ago. I was hanging out with my sister, and she got a Cinnabon. I got an Annie Ann's pretzel, so I got something good. And
Yeah.
I had a few bites of her Cinnabon. Kind of sucked.
Damn. Did you tell her that? Did you
Mhm.
did you tell her that right when you had like a big mouthful as you were spitting it everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, she didn't finish it either. Oh, she's like 80 pounds, so. And a Cinnabon is like 2 pounds. RTRT, I haven't seen Black Panther, don't hurt me. It was fine. It wasn't my favorite Marvel movie, but it wasn't a bad one either. I think it's right in the middle.
There you go.
Radium Minis, if you want majestic boringness, watch Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner is weird. It's beautiful to look at. Some of the ideas are amazing. What's the good actor's name?
George.
Riker Howard? The guy who plays the robot. He's amazing. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Sea beams glistening off the shoulder of Orion. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Harrison Ford is really bad in that movie. He's just not into it. But it's kind of a great movie still.
He's not into most movies he's in.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a sourpuss. RTRT, can you do an all rattling kill team? No, you can't use rattling models in kill team, but I think you could use rattlings as great proxies for an all sniper Space Marine scout kill team, because you can take 10 Space Marine scouts with sniper rifles, and so I feel like rattlings would be the perfect proxies.
Lord Vish, what the hell? Cinnabon is my favorite. Unsubscribed. I just always think of the Louis bit. That's what I always think about.
It's a great bit.
Probably, yeah, it's one of the best.
I bought a Cinnabon from the airport I arrived at. I was 40 minutes away from bananas.
God, that is wonderful.
R10QU012, if you had to be a regular human in the universe of 40k, what faction would you voluntarily opt into? I would want to be
Orcs.
a Tau Guavela in the Farsight Enclave.
Very specific.
Mm-hmm.
I would be in the orc so that I would die. And I wouldn't have to deal with it. Doesn't seem like a lot of fun, to be honest with you.
Ethan Komau. Okay. Have you had the cinnamon bites from Taco Bell? Yeah, the cinnamon delights. Yeah, those aren't bad. It's like a nice hot donut hole with jizzy frosting in the middle.
Exactly.
Takamuto, Han Solo. I liked Han Solo a lot. Really love that movie. The end. Rutger Hauer. Yeah, Rutger Hauer was amazing. Oh, so cool. I mean, it was his movie. There's also hilariously like a dozen different versions of Blade Runner, and some of the versions are hilarious. There's one version where it's like the studio meddling version, where the studio is like, this movie doesn't make any sense. You have to make it make sense for dumb audiences. And so they made Harrison Ford record a bunch of voiceover to like explain what's happening. And Harrison Ford hated that idea, so he purposely did an awful job, and they used it anyway. And so it's like, I don't know why he spared my life. Maybe he found humanity. It's really bad.
God, I want to get to that level.
Yeah.
Where you could just be rude. That's fun. That's real power right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just being able to be rude, and you still have a career and
crash your plane into places.
What a life! I mean, honestly, that sounds like fun too.
Yeah. Weirdly though, loves animals. I bought a book of animal photography, and it just so happened that the foreword was written by Harrison Ford.
It's pretty great. Micah Miller, Jizzy Frosting. I'll take things I didn't expect to hear for 300. Micah Miller. Also, speaking of Taco Bell, I really love how they're super cheap and give you a lot of different tasting items. It's really cool, to be honest. Panda's still better, though.
I like Panda, although I just get orange chicken.
I
just get 2 orders of orange chicken.
I haven't had it in a while.
It's fine. Sugar chicken.
There you go.
Takamuto. The best picture of Harrison Ford is in the Discord general.
God,
is it
good.
Is it the one of him shrugging to the Imperials in Return of the Jedi? Nope. I love that picture.
It's a pretty good one, though.
I don't have my phone on me.
Well.
DDD 4101. Pan Express is objectively trash. You know, their fried rice or noodles are really bad. Like, really bad.
Yeah.
I like the sugar chicken. Usually I'll get the... you can either have a bowl where they put way too much fried rice and, like, a couple of pieces of chicken, or you can get, like, the double entree, and I get that, and I just get chicken twice. It's really bad. It's dry. The egg is dry. The rice is dry.
It makes you dry.
Yeah. The Wizard MF. I am literally eating panda right now. Also, I looked at the menu. Panda is not a listed ingredient. What the heck?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why lie to us all?
Mm-hmm. Are pandas even endangered anymore?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Why can't we have farms where we breed pandas like we do, chickens or cows? DDDD 40101. Didn't find a Pan Express till I moved out here to Phoenix and tried it out. My expectations were super low and still disappointed.
That sounds about right. This is a really good skin color. It is Vallejo Smoke, which is a very dark brown. And if you just glaze it on, it looks really good.
But I'm only allowed to use Games Workshop product because I'm a Games Workshop shell. So just want to put it out there, guys. That I'm better than everyone, especially Jay. Disagree.
Loki. Wait. Loki Bloodraven, what is the dumbest bear and why is it the koala? I think it's definitely the koala because it's not even a bear. Aren't they a marsupial? I mean, they're basically rats.
Cyanide and Cheddar. Nick and Jay, what do you think a Swarm Lord would taste like in burger form?
I bet it would be really bad. Although, aren't bugs tasty? And they're just kind of big bugs.
I know. I could get some centipedes for you to try out.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy D. Koalas have human-style fingerprints, so they could get away with murder.
Interesting. Michael Miller, Chinese food from a Chinese family restaurant will kick Panda's ass all day. But damn, do I love me some cheap Chinese food because all my money gets sucked into Warhammer. Oh yeah, we're not saying that Panda Express is Chinese food. Panda Express is Panda Express. Yeah, Chinese food is amazing and delicious. But we're talking about a different thing.
Yep.
Lucky Bat. Rats are smart, though. That's true. Koalas are real dumb. I think, don't all koalas starve because they don't have teeth that grow back?
No idea.
Michael Miller, red pandas look like panda raccoons. I love red pandas because in Zoo Tycoon 2 you could have red pandas. And they were really fun. I usually did Zoo Tycoon 2 was an amazing game because you got to design everything. And so I'd usually have red pandas and flamingos in the same exhibit to really spice it up.
There you go.
Cobalt Keep tips! My wife loves her EOB sweatshirt, wears it all the time. Sweet! Instead of tipping us, you could have gotten yourself one. Ooh, and speaking of Cobalt Keep, I'm just going to happen to turn these models upside down. And oh, would you look at that? Some Cobalt Keep magnet-ready bases. Isn't that funny?
Holy cats.
Ooh, it'll be interesting to see how the magnet holds up with these heavy metal models. I bet it'll hold just fine. Have I magneted heavy metal models yet? I don't know. The Wizard MF, aren't Tyranid biomass of previously devoured lifeforms? Probably a lot of flavor. Isn't everything previously devoured life forms?
Mm-hmm. RTRT, Roller Coaster Tycoon greater than Zoo Tycoon, hashtag facts. I never got into Roller Coaster Tycoon. I knew someone that had it.
I don't know. I think the library had it, but I never played it.
Yep. I was a big SimCity 2000 person. Love that game.
Ben, koalas have chlamydia too. Primo Zemo, koalas have STDs. I forget which comedian it was, but they were telling a story about their friends who they were telling their friend like, hey, you better be careful around the koalas. They have chlamydia. And then he replied, koala better look out. I got stuff too. Cobalt Keep. You don't have my size. Super fat. You know, I bet we do.
Well, the sweatshirts run smaller.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, not in the sweatshirts.
Yep. It's just what they had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But we potentially could get more size in the future if we print more later. But that might be a bit.
Yeah. DDD40101, you have been doing a ton of kill teams. What would be the next army you would want to bring up to 2,000 points? Either Grey Knights or Sisters of Battle. Probably Grey Knights because I already own them. But equally likely I'll just buy a lot of Sisters of Battle. And I already have Repentia and normal Battle Sisters because of Kill Team. So
yeah, there you
go. I feel like it wouldn't be that crazy to get them up. Like a Miller. Quote, isn't everything previously devoured life forms? Please don't send me into an existential crisis.
Lucky Blood Raven. Koala brains are smooth, which limits their IQ.
There's a great YouTuber called Zfrank or Zfrank. He does this series that's really fun called True Facts about and then some animal, and it's like a very humorous take on animal facts.
Primo Zemo, currently magnetizing my Warjack's arm. Had them super glued and then primed last night, then dropped them after the stream.
That's metal models for you.
Everyone loves metal. And Raymond.
Michael Miller, speaking of the Grey Knights, what do y'all think about Chaos Gate's update on gameplay and stuff? I like it. It's the Mechanicus, but Grey Knights, and I love Mechanicus. I don't know anything about it. Chris, speaking of existential crisis, I had to try and explain to my wife tonight why I paid so much for an army of dolls that I still lose with all the time.
See, you gotta lie and say that you're really good.
Yeah. You gotta let them win.
Yeah. That helps.
Yeah. Yeah, you're so confident and secure that you always let the other person win. Because you could crush them instantly.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think a win or a loss in Big 40k feels better or worse than a win or lose in Kill Team because it takes so much longer.
Yeah. If you're playing all afternoon and you lose, versus you've been playing for an hour 20 and you lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like, I feel like, you lose a game of Kill Team, you're like, yeah, but I wasn't like really paying attention or whatever, even though you're really focused and paying attention. Yeah, Sean just got lucky with the dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll beat Sean.
One day. Not this week, though. Adepticon!
Well, that's next week.
Yeah, but prep work.
Yep. Oh, gosh. Yeah, our lives will not go back to normal until April, and then other things might start.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be pretty wild. Guys, and damn, I love metal models. If the game goes bad, you can easily weaponize them by throwing.
That is very true.
That is the benefit.
Cyanide and Chatter, the best Warhammer army is the one that looks the most intimidating. You may lose horribly, but you'll lose in style, and that's what matters. I've heard from other YouTube channels that it seems like everybody loves to play against Dark Eldar because they look so badass. It's like even when Eldar were on top, people were just kind of okay with it. I think Dark Eldar look really, really cool, especially when you consider that they're elves and regular Eldar look lame.
Ooh. The Wizard MF. Any chance on hoodie variants of y'all shirts? Not right now, but maybe in the future.
Variants like holographics?
Yes.
Rare misprints.
Isn't it also the best way to get a blood splatter effect? Yeah.
Man, can you imagine whipping that lead dreadnought I have?
Oh no.
It'd put a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easily. Yeah, you could really hurt someone. Probably, maybe even kill them.
Probably. If you bean someone right in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to do a test.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, get in here.
That would actually make for a really fun video. Get another one and just see how much damage it can do.
Oh god. And then paint it.
No, yeah, I would paint it up first. Put it together, paint it, pin it all together, and then get a stack of drywall and see if it could get if it could get through one, and see how many it could maybe get through. Who do we know who can throw a great pitch? I want it moving.
I don't know if we know anyone who is athletic even a little bit.
That's very true.
I can't even possibly think of one.
Cyanide and Cheddar, Dark Eldar are definitely high on the list of armies I would want to put in my mouth. And for that, I rate them a 10 out of 10. And speaking of 10, look at the time, everybody.
Damn, it's magical how things work out, isn't it?
It is.
We had 2 videos out this week. Make sure you go watch those videos. We also have 2 more, one on Friday, one on Saturday. That Saturday one is a Patreon exclusive episode. We also have our Patreon live stream after the normal live stream on Friday, where you can call in and chat with us on Discord, which is always a lot of fun. So you got to join the Patreon for all of that.
Alrighty, everybody.
We'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
We will. Okie dokie. Night, night.
Good night.